Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada.
The Indian waterfront workers were one of the earliest groups of settlers to arrive in Penang Island in the early 18th century. They were mostly farmers who came mainly from Ramnath and Tanjore districts of Tamil Nadu, India. These workers worked in groups of Kutam in Tamil and are led by a leader called Tandal. They were also known as Kuttakare. Together with the Chinese workers led by their head known as Kapala, the Indian waterfront workers worked in the flourishing entrepot and spice trade, handling goods for the Indian merchant. There were more than 2,000 workers and their families lived in more than 90 pre-war houses in Queen Street, King Street, Penang Street, Marcus Street, Church Street and other streets within the municipality area known as the Simpang Lelong in Malay or Yelam Muchindi in Tamil. This area was once well known for the trading activities of the Indian merchants, especially for the auctioning of their goods. This Tamil enclave has since then developed into what is today known as Little India or Tanjong. Thus, the waterfront workers contributed significantly to the prosperity and development of the import-export spice trade in island of Penang. At the same time, they were also responsible for establishing, promoting and developing the Indian and the Hindu culture in the island. In 1833, the workers established the Sri Muthumariyamman Temple in Queen Street, Penang. In 1980, the temple came to be known as Arulmigu Sri Mahamariamman Temple and since 1906 has been under the trusteeship of the Penang State Hindu Endowment Board. Right from the very beginning, the workers and their tandals play a major role in the development and management of the temple as well as in the organization of the festivals. The Sri Muthumariyamman Temple in Queen Street, Penang was rebuilt and on 12 June 1933, the first consecration ceremony of the temple was held. 2 years later, in 1935, the waterfront workers formed an association called the Hindu Mahajana Sangam at number 40 Church Street, Penang for religious observances, to carry out social and cultural activities, to promote the use of Tamil language as well as to provide support for the management and the development of the temple. More importantly, the Sangam's role is to organize the celebration of Chitra Pauranami, Navaratri, Vijayadastami and Taipusam festivals at the Queen Street and the waterfall temples. In later years, the Sangam began organizing the Sri Vaikunta Ekadasi festival at the Sri Kunj Bihari Sri Krishna Bhagavan temple in Penang Road. Nobody can deny role played by the Sangam and its influence on the daily lives of the Indian population in the inner city of Georgetown, Penang, especially on the lives of the wealthy waterfront workers and their families. The Sangam, besides organizing religious and cultural activities for the benefit of the Indian community in the island, also arbitrated and resolved disputes based on the Panchayat system. Thus, the Sangam became an integral part of the Hindu community of the Penang, especially amongst the wealthy waterfront workers and their families. Unfortunately, the Second World War disrupted the role and the activities of the Sangam. During the war period, many of the waterfront workers volunteered and joined the Indian National Army (INA) to liberate India from British rule. When the war ended, the INA was disbanded. The workers returned to Penang from the INA camps in Perak and in 1947 revived the Sangam. Thereafter, the Sangam continued its role in organizing religious and cultural activities till today. The waterfront workers at the turn of the century also built a Madayalam for religious retreat at the foothills in the waterfall temple compound at number 674 Waterfall Road, now called Jalan Kebun Bunga, especially to celebrate Thaipusam and Chitra Paurnami festivals. The Madam was also used as a venue by the workers to provide free vegetarian lunch to devotees and accommodation for outstation estate workers taking part in the festivals. Since 1935, the Madam has been developed into a cultural, religious and educational center by the members of the Hindu Mahajana Sangam. On 22nd February 1948, the Sangam members, through a resolution passed at a condolence gathering held at number 24 Penang Street, Penang, named the Sangam's Madam in Waterfall Temple compound as Gandhiji Ashram or Gandhi Madam, Dewan Mahatma Gandhi, as a tribute to and remembrance of Mahatma Gandhi, who passed away on the 30th January 1948 in India. A signboard was erected in front of the Madam to proclaim Gandhiji Ashram in the Waterfall Temple area. At same gathering, the members formed a committee under the chairperson of Mr. K.R. Patel to import a copper statue of Mahatma Gandhi from India to be placed in the hall of Gandhiji Ashram. However, this decision never materialized and remained a dream for a long time. But after 60 years, the founding members' dream became a reality when on 5th October 2008, 2 days after Gandhiji's birthday, the statue of Gandhiji was about to be unveiled in the hall of the ashram. In 1951, for the benefit of the community, the Sangam's members built the Sri Ganeshwar temple in the Waterfall temple compound, and since 1970s, this temple had been rebuilt by the Hindu Endowment Board. The Hindu Mahajana Sangam had been successfully organizing the annual Chitra Paurnami festival's chariot procession for the last 73 years. In 1992, the members of the Sangam on their own initiative imported a new chariot from India to replace the temple's old chariot for the Chitra Paurnami festival. The Hindu Mahajana Sangam, since its formation in 1935, has indeed been playing an important role in the development of Penang, especially for the benefit of the Hindu community and in the growth and the development of the Queen Street and Waterfall temples. Following renovation to the Gandhiji Ashram, the Sangam in the last 10 years has been providing dedicated regular services to the community. The Sangam, apart from organizing religious festivals and charity programs, also conducts education and religious class for children on Sundays, religious discourse for adults on Monday evenings, and yoga for health classes at the ashram. Today, many of the waterfront workers' children who have become professionals holding high posts in public and private sectors, as well as successful businessmen, continue to be active members of the Hindu Mahajana Sangam. They are also actively involved in the various socio-cultural, educational and religious activities organized by the Sangam. With the continuous support of the community and well-wishers, the Sangam is poised to achieve greater success and make Gandhiji Ashram a prominent center for religious and cultural activities in Penang.